Alright, so we'll be doing an Artemis build with a Stygian Blade with the aspect of Nemesis. This will be a crit focus build. We'll be looking for Hunter Strike for our first boon. Let's see what we get. And we did not get it, so we're going to take True Shot and hope we find it soon. Okay, so we'll be looking for the Nova Strike, or the one that lets you leap. It's going to get us some added mobility, which is excellent. If we don't get that, we'll look for the Hammer Boon. That lets your Flourish strike twice. So let's see. So Dash Nova. Okay, we get the Lunge ahead. Let's go, Stygius. And that is perfect. Alright, so from Ares, we'll be looking for the Flourish. Also, whenever you flourish with the aspect of Nemesis, you get a 3-second buff, which increases your critical strike chance. So you're going to be wanting to use your Flourish as much as possible. And we just got the Ares Flourish, which is great, which is going to put Doom onto our Flourish. So we're going to switch this. We're going to look for another Artemis. Didn't proc, so we're just going to go and cease its effect. So we want Tidal Dash from this fight. Tidal Dash is pretty good with this build. You stay pretty mobile. Getting that extra slam damage on top of crit is amazing. Yeah, it just pretty much lets you explode people, which is definitely the goal of this build. Ooh, no. Man, this stinks. No Tidal Dash there, so we're just gonna go for Treasure. Dash from Poseidon, and we're gonna look for Hunter Strike from Artemis. We'll go Artemis first. Yeah, Deadly Strike. So your attack is stronger by with 15% chance to deal critical damage. Okay, so this is great. So the build is definitely coming together. Definitely be coming together if we get Tidal Dash. Alright, we're already doing a good chunk of damage. And we got it, Tidal Dash. Alright, perfect. So, we're actually going to switch to Zeus. We don't need it. What do we got here? Next boon rarity upgraded. So we're going to switch this. And we'll take the cash. Now we're not going to take that Zeus. We don't need it. We'll take the health.
Not quite. Well, let's try. Great.
So another thing we'll be looking for from Poseidon is Razor Shoals. We'll be able to proc that with our dash. That's another status effect that deals damage over time. And with that, we'll be able to proc Privilege Status for the extra 40%. Which, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I like Privilege Status very much. So I will generally defer to that for my mirror ability. As you can see there, a shit ton of damage. And we don't even have some of the other stuff that's going to help. Alright, we're gonna keep Artemis's trinket here. Take that extra bit of darkness. Good. So we got another Poseidon boon. We're gonna be looking for Razor Shoals here. Shoals or Typhoon's Fury, which is bonus slam damage. Okay, so Razor Shoals is here, so we're going to take that. So we should be to proc privilege status now, and we're going to just take the upgrade here. Another Artemis, so support fire would be great here, or Hunter's Mark, and we got Hunter's Mark, so we're going to do that. Hunter's Mark is a very important part of this build. Whenever you crit, it puts a mark around another enemy to increase the chance of getting a crit on them. So that's incredibly important. Alright, already chunked them down, so those other heads come out. And that's one. You saw the little green cross here that came on his head. That is the Hunter's Mark. So the Nova Dash really acts weird sometimes, like almost teleports you to enemies. He's dead. Or she's dead. Excuse me. Learning vanquished.
Until we reconstitute again.
So here we're going to switch to Acorn for some safety against Theseus and the Bull.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Going to be looking for the double slam from this hammer. Circle Dust is good too. Supernova, your special is wider and deals 20% damage. We'll actually do that. Anything that really helps your special from the hammer is really good for this build. So the next thing we'll be looking for from Artemis is support fire. So we're looking for support fire, and then the boon that also 30% attack speed is great, and then the boon that gives more crit damage. This is perfect. We have the potential of getting support fire and our Ares aid right here. So we're gonna go at Artemis first.
Thank you for this.
So we didn't get it. So clean kill is the other boon I was talking about. So your critical effects deal even more damage, 30% extra critical damage. So I wouldn't go with that. So we're doing a good amount of damage with our status effects and our crit damage right now. We got Ares Aid. This is really good, but I'm gonna take Ares Aid. We're not dependent on Doom damage, and I really just want that for invulnerability later on. I'm not gonna take it. I'd rather take the Ares over the Zeus. It's not gonna do anything for us right now. See all the crits coming through on him? I don't know how to hit that pillar. See you later, homie. Black metal. Curse of Vengeance. After you take damage, flip Doom. That's fine. Just another stack of Doom. Special speed. Oh, special comes out faster. Or we can use it faster. Giving me so much Ares stuff. I really don't need any more. I'm gonna take the Palm. That is it, name. Would really wish Artemis would show up so we can get some more, or so we can get support fire. Nope, I'm not gonna take Athena. Don't need her. Overall, the build is going pretty good so far. The run is going solidly. We got most of the stuff we want. Just missing a few things. Mainly support fire, honestly. So I still have a couple hits on my... Oh, one hit left on my Acorn. No hits left on my Acorn. I should not have said anything. Alright, so I'm just going to try and kill Theseus right here. Wait for him to do that. There it is. Alright, so that was definitely a good fight. Didn't die, so what's most important. always gotta say what's up to the red shade. So we're gonna switch to Lucky 2 just in case.
No use.
Try and shove him against the wall as much as possible. Worry about these jerk faces after he's dead. Yeah, you should be able to shred the mini bosses when you get here to this point if you're pretty strong. Originally, when I was doing these runs, they were kind of intimidating, but not so much anymore.
Maybe it's
Might be able to sneak a legendary from Poseidon. And if not, maybe a duo. Either is fine with me. These rooms should, in theory, go pretty fast, especially with Tidal Dash. You should be getting wall sims that are dealing a good amount of damage and just very consistently since these rooms are tiny. Alright.
fast this time.
Yeah, definitely compared to last time. Faster, gain 1 hit for God Gauge, I will take that.
Just the foul sack I need. Yum.
Alright, well we can go grab this diamond, and then we can go see Papa Hades.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
I can go.
He's been beating my ass today. Let's see if we can change that. Let's see if we can change that. Alright, let's go, Pops. So, I've been using the Nova Dash to dodge some stuff, my Flourish. It's got a good range, and if you dash with it too, you can just increase that range. I was hoping to get privilege status on him right there, but I didn't. No biggie. You're right. Oh, I should have avoided that too. Oh, my least favorite shade. I'm just gonna do this to kill him off before I die right here. I'd rather take the death than the second phase.
I shall not bother you again.
It's fine.
I don't think so.
This is bad. He's gonna pulse. Yeah, still can't reach me, so not as bad. I was definitely gonna get hit right there. Either way, I was probably gonna get hit by this guy right here. See, and it did pop, so. You gotta be really careful with how you position yourself behind these because you can still get clipped. Lord knows I have many a time. You're dead. Oh, finally.
Get on. Take me home.
Saying I to Hypnos for me.
Okay, so we're gonna go over what was important in this build. We're only missing support fire of like the things I have that are kind of required for this build to be really strong, but we got essentially everything else we wanted. So I'll just highlight those for you guys. So we'll start off with most of Artemis' stuff right here. So Deadly Strike is like, you know, one of the pillars of this build. Oh, that's a pretty fast run. Is that actually my fastest time? Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of slow with doing runs, so that was actually my fastest time. But Deadly Strike is pretty strong. So what it does, your attack is strong with 15% chance to deal critical. So that's great on top of the Aspect and Nemesis, increased crit chance. Let me actually take this off. So this is the Aspect and Nemesis. For 3 seconds after your special, your attack may deal critical damage. That's 26%. I don't have mine maxed all the way. I think it's 30% max. So with this and this, you can get 45% chance to do critical, which is great. Then you add this, Hunter's Mark. I only have the one that's for 45%. So you can have a 90% chance to critical if you're adding all those up. So if I get rid of this. So yeah, Hunter's Mark is also one of the pivotal things for this build. Yeah, so once you critical someone, it will mark them and have a higher chance to critical that guy. True Shot, you cast Seeks foes with a 10% chance to deal critical damage. And it can also proc Hunter's Mark, so you're just between these three. And if we had support fire, you'd be consistently proccing Hunter's Mark. Title Dash, you can do Title Dash, Divine Dash, whatever dash you want. Just for me, Title Dash is what's going to get the most damage out of this build. Divine Dash is really good too if you want to play a little bit more defensively. But yeah, Title Dash coupled with Razor Shoals, which we do have, will give you your status effect, Rupture, which is going to be important to combine with your Doom so you can proc Privilege status. So you just, for your Flourish, you need something that's going to do a status effect, because it hits in a pretty wide area, so you can apply it to multiple foes at once. It's pretty good, and you're going to be spamming your special a lot as well. So any status effect, whatever you prefer. I just prefer Doom generally on my status, or weak. I think actually weak is probably the strongest thing to couple with the critical damage, so you're doing even more critical damage. But yeah, I happen to get Ares, so I went with the Doom. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else we really need to break down for this build. Yeah, so these were the most important things here. These 4 up here, we didn't get support fire, which is unfortunate, and we didn't get the legendary for Artemis, but that's not really required for this build to be functional. It's mainly these 4 things plus support fire. So we pretty much got the build. We even got the Nova, the Dash Nova, which is really good for this build because you get sturdy after you do your flourish. So it provides a little bit of tanky stat tree. So, and then we got for the other hammer, we got Supernova, which increases the radius of your flourish and adds 20% damage, which is great. Just applying more status effect if you have status in your flourish. So, with that being said, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like this video, and check out the Twitch, which is linked below. I run a lot of different Hades builds almost every day, trying new things out, so you can kind of see me in the process. Yeah, so definitely like the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.